This past Wednesday, January 9th, Jayme Closs's aunt Jennifer Smith marked the 87th day since her niece went missing on social media, just like she had done almost daily since that terrible day in October.
My heart was shattered. Left a hole in our heart, and we just wanted to find her, and I just had hope that she was alive out there somewhere and we'd get her home. I knew she was close, and I never gave up that hope.
Waiting at home for Jayme when she did come home would be her beloved dog Molly and unopened Christmas presents.
I said these presents are going to sit right here and wait for Jayme to come home, and her stocking, and I have them all laid out downstairs.
This is your office?
Yeah, this is the hub.
Diane Tremblay, the Barron School District Superintendent, says it's that unrelenting hope that kept her, Jayme's classmates, and the rest of the community going in the face of tragedy.
Was there ever a moment you gave up hope?
Never. Honestly, hope was always on our side.
Barron County Sheriff Chris Fitzgerald.
I said I would never give up hope, but it crossed my mind. But then things like the Christmas tree and Facebook posts and kids at that middle school where she went singing songs and having hope and making signs and thanking us for their work. So you can't give up. When a sixth grader says don't give up, you just can't give up.
On Thursday, the 88th day of Jayme's disappearance, a woman walking her dog here in Gordon, Wisconsin, had unwittingly proved that all that optimism had not been unfounded.
It was just amazing that I was there at the time she needed somebody.
Around 4:30 p.m., as Jeannie Nutter and her dog Henry reached the end of her driveway, a young girl, described as thin and disheveled, approached her and told her she was Jayme Closs.
All I could say to myself is be calm, keep her calm. She just said, I'm lost, I don't know where I am. She said, I don't know where I am a couple of times. I explained, you're in Gordon, Wisconsin. So I said, Jayme, you're really only an hour and a half or so from home, if that gives you some perspective, because she had no idea where she was.
There were indications she had been held captive in a nearby cabin and had somehow managed to escape. Jeannie's old instincts as a former social worker kicked into high gear.
I knew she needed help, and I knew I needed to get her to a safe place, and that's just what I did.
Peter and Kristen Kasinskis were home with their children when someone came to the door.
Then I heard the neighbor knocking on our door, and she opened the door, and the dog came in. And then right after the dog came in, she came in with Jayme and said, this is Jayme Closs, call 911. I mean, it blew my mind.
Peter and Kristen say they knew immediately that it was really her.
Immediately, it was no doubt in my mind, it was 100% her. We've been seeing her for so long, billboards, commercials, all this stuff, and it was like I was seeing a ghost in front of me. So it was a huge shock.
I knew it was real, so I just went to the phone, grabbed the phone, and I was pleading with the person on that line saying, this is not fake, this is real, she is here.
While they waited for the police to arrive, Jayme shared some details of her ordeal.
She told us that she was very well hidden. She said that other people would come to the house, but she would have to be hidden. I don't know how he kept her so under wraps for so long. It just kills me that she was 4 doors down and we didn't know. Not that we would have ever known or could have ever known, but it just kills me that she was that close.
But now that she was safe in their home, the couple tried to offer Jayme whatever comfort they could.
We offered her water and something to eat. She said no. And then she was sitting on our couch and she looked frozen. And I said, are you cold? She said no. I said, well, I'm gonna put this blanket on you. If you don't want it, you can take it off. But she stayed there underneath that until the police arrived.
Jayme's aunt, Jennifer Smith, got a call from a reporter that she had heard Jayme had been found.
She said, Jen, I think it's true.
Jennifer was hesitant to believe it because a similar rumor had circulated online that had not been true.
And I said, oh, I just had a false 20 minutes ago. I can't do another one, please. And then 20 minutes later, the sheriff and the detective showed up at my house, and they were both smiling, so I knew it had to have been something good.
That was a pretty great hug when you got to tell the aunt she's coming home.
Diane Tremblay says it was the news they had all been praying for.
What a glorious day. This will certainly never be forgotten. It has been 88 days of hope for her safe return, 88 days of prayers for Jayme.
It's unbelievable. It is miraculous.
Tremblay especially marvels at the bravery of this young girl who had often been described as shy and timid.
It's hard to speak to because unless you've actually been in her place. Is courageous even a big enough word? Extraordinary, courageous, brave.
We want to thank Jayme for being so courageous and for achieving an opportunity to find her way back to us. What an extraordinary young lady.
After waiting hours to reunite with her niece.
Oh, it's driving me crazy. I mean, I just got to see her. I just got to give her that hug.
Jennifer Smith was at long last reunited with Jayme yesterday afternoon. Jennifer was finally able to post happy news on Facebook.
Everybody's just so happy and excited that she's been found. The whole community has come together. She's loved by everybody and by complete strangers.
Jayme Closs has come home to Barron, but it will be a different life. Jayme's parents are gone, and Jennifer will now have to help raise her sister's child.
I will be a stronger person, and I will help Jayme guide her and get her through everything. I will do this also for my sister because she will build a rest in peace, and I know that's what she would want.
There are challenges ahead, but the one thing that almost seems certain is that Jayme Closs will have all the support and love she needs.
My hope for Jayme is that she will recover and we'll get through this together, and we will grieve together for her mom and dad. We will get her through this. She's a survivor. Yes, she's our little survivor.